Hello everyone, my name is Pete Metz and thank you for viewing this video. I have been in the mortgage industry now for over 8 years, and most of those years I've been able to serve quite a few veterans and help them accomplish home ownership. This is why I wanted to do this short video, is to help give training to help the veterans understand their VA loan better. We're going to talk about the benefits. We're going to talk about how to qualify, the upfront mortgage, the upfront funding fee. Also, if you have any questions at all, you can get a hold of me by giving me a call here. It's 530-276-8011. That's my email address and my website. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I also wanted to send a thank you out to all the veterans out there. Gosh, if it wasn't for your service and your hard dedication, me or my family would not be, or wouldn't have the freedoms that we have today. So thank you so much for all that you've done and for your service to this country. So the VA home loan benefits. You can finance up to 100% financing. You can get a 100% loan, which means that you don't have to put a down payment down. You have very low interest rates. VA loan has lower rates than what a conventional loan has or any other type of loan. Also, there's no monthly mortgage insurance. I'm going to talk more about the mortgage insurance later. Also, the seller can pay all of your closing costs. So this helps because the bank's going to give you 100% financing on the VA loan. There's going to be closing costs, title fees, and different fees. The seller can pay for 100% of all those fees so that you don't have to come in with any money at closing. Also, the veterans that are more than 10% disabled do not have to pay the funding fee. And I'm going to talk more about the funding fee as well here soon. The seller is required to pay for all pest repairs to the property. So if the home that you're looking at has any health and safety issues, the seller that's selling the property to you will be required to pay for all of those repairs that are required on the property. Also, the VA does not allow any junk fees to be charged to the veteran. Now, junk fees can be like administration fee or application fee or processing fee. All these fees are not allowed by the VA. So here's an example of the VA funding fee, and here's what the VA funding is. The VA funding fee is paid directly to the Department of Veterans Affairs and is the reason they can guarantee this no money down loan. This fee is paid so that the borrower can have the benefit of 100% financing without having to pay an extra monthly mortgage insurance payment. So a lot of loans, if you get a loan like a conventional loan or an FHA loan that's above 80% loan to value, you'll have to pay what's called monthly mortgage insurance. Now with the VA, you do not have to pay this monthly mortgage insurance, so that this is able to give you a very low monthly payment. So I did a graph of the funding fee. Now this funding fee you don't actually have to pay up front. You don't have to pay out of your pocket. This can be financed in with your loan. And I've done a few different graphs, one if you're purchasing, one if you're refinancing. And it's different if you're a first-time home buyer or if you're using the VA loan for a second or third time. And that's okay too. Let's say you've used the VA loan before, but you don't currently have one. You can use it again and again and again. So that's an awesome benefit. How is the funding fee paid? Well, the funding fee doesn't need to be paid up front as a cash to come in with. The fee is typically rolled into your loan amount. This is a big benefit because the borrowers that are looking to take advantage of 100% financing don't have to pay out of pocket. Not only do borrowers not need to put anything down, but they can also finance the VA funding fee. So who qualifies for this loan? Almost all active duty and honorably discharged service members are eligible for the VA loan. You may be eligible if one of the following are true. If you've served 181 days during peacetime, if you've served 90 days during wartime, if you've served 6 years in the National Guard or Reserves, if your spouse of the service member who was killed in the line of duty, you would be eligible. So if you can say yes to one of these following statements, congratulations, you may be eligible for a VA loan. So here's the documentation that you'll want to get and start preparing if you want to get one of these VA loans. We're going to need your DD-214. Now this DD-214 is a document that shows how long you were in the service, shows what service you were in, and it shows if you're honorably or dishonorably discharged from the service. And of course we want to make sure that you're honorably discharged from the service. We're also going to need the last 2 years tax returns if you do file a tax return. We're going to need, if you have a job, if you're employed, then we're going to need most current pay stubs, and then two most current pay stubs, and then the last 2 years of your W-2s, if you have them. If you're retired, we're going to need an award letter for your retirement income. If you're disabled, we're going to need a award letter showing the amount that you get from the VA. Also, if you receive Social Security income, we're going to need an award letter from the IRS. Also, we're going to need a current bank statement just to show that you have, a bank account, you have money coming in, and that you can show a pattern of savings. You don't have to put money down, but the bank's still going to want to know that if you're showing a pattern of monthly savings. So here's how you get started. It's really easy. Getting started is easy. You can click on this link. If you're watching the video, you can go to my website. It's www.petemetz.com and click on the VA loan, and you can click on the link to actually fill out a short form so that we can give you so that we can call you or contact you. Also, you can give me a call. It's 530-276-8011, and I can service any veteran that's in California. So keep that in mind. I have Megastar and myself were licensed in the whole state of California. Or you can also send me an email at veteran@petemetz.com. So here's the process. The veteran gets pre-qualified by taking an application, either by phone, or you can take an application in person, or you can do an online application as well. All these three are available to you for taking the application. Then after you take an application, you're going to want to get pre-qualified then you can be pre-qualified to purchase your home. The veteran then starts preparing their income documentation, and the income documentation is what we just went over. After we receive your income documentation, then the veteran can now be pre-approved. After you're pre-approved, then you can actually go out and start looking to purchase your house. You can take that pre-approval letter. The real estate agents are going to want to see it, and it's going to help the seller and also the real estate agents know that you're serious about buying their home. Once you find your home, then it's our job to close your new VA home loan. Once you get into contract, that's when we work really hard to close your new VA loan. So that's it. I'm sure you might have some questions. If you do, you can definitely get in contact with us. Again, thank you very much for watching, and we'll talk to you guys soon.